Here's your first alert forecast with meteorologist Barrett Phillips.
Barrett, for the last few days, y'all been talking about there's a possibility of severe storms in the area. I got earlier notification from the First Alert Weather app that there was a tornado watch, not warning, but a watch for the area. So how are things looking?
Yeah, well, we've already overachieved. You know, our southwestern areas or the western areas really wasn't supposed to receive much of anything. They've already seen a severe thunderstorm warning for a couple of cells earlier. We have not seen anything tornadic, though, so that's still a little bit of good news. We'll go ahead and take a look at the radar right now. You do notice some activity up to the north here toward the Weatherford area. This right here is the strongest cell throughout southwest Oklahoma, but this right here is racing to the northeast at about 35 to 40 miles an hour. It'll be out of Ouachita County and also Caddo County here pretty shortly as it continues to go north of I-40. Now you're looking to the south toward New Cordell and the Carnegie area. You notice an isolated storm or two is trying to get developed there, but really that one that I just pointed out is the strongest one. Once you go south and west, you actually lose a little bit more instability, if you will. So because of that, these kind of rain showers here are having a harder time getting developed. But you do notice a couple rain showers from Roosevelt to the Tempton, Snyder area, and these showers are going to continue to train on to the north and east. But we'll have to watch these because one of these could spark up a little bit later on as well. So here's what's going on as far as our fire weather alerts are concerned. You notice west of I-44 down just south of the Red River, red flag warnings are the case, so you still don't want to be burning outside. But once that front comes through, winds will lighten up for tomorrow, and we'll see dry conditions as well. So temperatures in the 80s, even low 90s out ahead of the front. We have 87 at the airport. And by the way, 89 was the high so far today. And that's 1 degree short of our record of 90 set back in 2003. So another warm day out there. Speaking of 90, that's the current temperature there in Frederick, 91 right now in Vernon. So we still see that breezy south wind at about 15 to 25 miles an hour out there, even gusting up to about the low to mid 30s at times as well. Here's a look at the wind gusts. You notice gusting right around 30 at the airport, right around 35 for the eastern areas toward Duncan and Chickasha. That's going to continue for the rest of the evening hours as well. So here's the way it looks as far as the fronts are concerned throughout the area. You notice a cold front up just to the north in northwest Oklahoma, as I said earlier, and to the west you notice a dry line that extends from southwest Oklahoma through west Texas there, and we're getting the initiation both off of the cold front and a little bit off that dry line there as well. This front will continue to swing on through and push the activity to the east. Now, once the activity gets a little bit further to the east, it'll start to form a squall line thanks to Gulf moisture being more available in eastern Oklahoma. You can see that moisture streaming up here from the Gulf, and this right here is the core of our storm system. Most of the energy with this storm system, as you can see, going to our north. It's the southern portion of the storm system that's clipping us as we speak. So you notice the threat level 2 out of 5 for a lot of southwest Oklahoma and north central Texas, meaning scattered severe storms can't be ruled out, and that extends into western Oklahoma and parts of central, north central Texas as well. So what are we looking at whenever it comes to the risk? Well, basically what we've already seen up to a golf ball size hail and also 60 to 80 mile per hour wind gusts as well. See, we've seen that, let me put it this way, radar indicated. We've seen that radar indicated anyways earlier this evening. So the large hail and the strong winds are the two primary threats. Isolated tornado can't be ruled out, especially for northeastern areas. So these individual cells continue to move on to the east, and they start to get fed more moisture in central and eastern Oklahoma. So you notice they form into a wider, broader squall line there, and then it's out of here by about midnight tonight. So the threat looks to continue through about midnight tonight. For tomorrow morning, we're going to be right around 50 degrees, right around 60 there late morning. Then we're going to top out in the low 70s. And for the trick-or-treaters, mostly clear skies, lighter north winds with temperatures in the low 60s. It's going to be another nice day for your Friday. We're talking mainly dry conditions, partly cloudy skies, temperatures a little bit above the average, upper 70s. We're in the mid 70s over the weekend, a 50% chance at seeing some scattered activity over the weekend as well. And we'll have to watch Sunday, maybe a slight risk of severe storms on Sunday. Not going to get too particular into that. We'll have to take things one storm system at a time. But early next week, a reinforcing cool front comes through Monday into Tuesday, which lowers those temperatures even more, maybe even slightly below the average for highs and lows, getting down to 42 on your Wednesday morning, mainly dry conditions.